Welcome back for more Metroid Prime. I don't actually really know where we're going, honestly. So, let's go through every door we can get through. It's kind of the deal of it. Why does the camera point down when you... I guess that's to make platform easier. I guess that's something I'm not used to playing, having beaten this on the Wii version. Actually, now that I think about it, I might actually still have this on GameCube. I'm not sure. It might have been one of the games that we got rid of when we were getting rid of games. Because it's like, hey, do you want to play this? They asked me, I was like, no. Because again, kid me was like, hey, this game is slow and boring. And adult me is like, this game is slow and boring, but maybe that's the point. I mean, not boring, but, slow. Oh, right, no charge beam. Because explosion. 0 and 1 with the wall. I think this is the right way. Is that the door we came from down there? Let me check my map. Sometimes the map, the way that it looks, is like opposite to what I'm thinking. So I'm like, whoa, it flipped upside down. I'm so confused. Okay, yeah. So let's go through that door. Yeah, wait, gamer. That's what you are, right, gamer? Either a gamer or a zoomer. I think that's what they're called in this game, actually. Zoomer. So there's... Yeah, because there's one you can scan on the frigate. Zoomer anchors itself to walls and other surfaces, avoid contact with spikes. You don't say! Basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace... Seriously, aren't those things supposed to be hard? Isn't that literally what it means? It's like hard shell-like thing. Makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. You mean like this? Still in scan visor, so I couldn't keep locking on. I'm gonna scan the elevator to get in the elevator, so Chozo Ruins West Granite. Please step into the hologram. And something I was thinking about while I was playing Samus Returns is that like whenever you get like your map updated, and it's like, hey, there's a new point of interest on your map. Samus will look at her arm cannon, which I think is cool that she has like buttons on the arm cannon that she does to do things. But when you look at this game and you see that she's got the HUD in her helmet, it doesn't make sense to have a holographic interface on the arm cannon itself. I mean, I guess on incoming scan data, abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruins site. Well, thanks for ruining the ruins. So I guess this is the game's hint system chiming in, which, playing through this for the first time, it's like, hey, can I get a hint, please? Just, maybe now? I've been lost for 20 minutes and no hint. But here I am, like, yeah, I think I'm going the right way. And the game's like, hey, go over here. Sure, this game will have more faith in my intelligence later on. Which will be disappointing to me, because later on, that's when I'll need the help. Whoa, ruins! I didn't know those were here! Also, I've played this before, so yeah, I knew there were ruins here. And I also said before, it's like, yeah, there's Chozo Ruins here. And that's probably why Samus is here. Either that or Ridley. I don't really know. Oh, can't go through that door. I should probably scan it. So, just so anyone who's never seen this game before can know. There's a blast shield on the door, blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons. Explosive weapons may damage it. Well, we lost our missiles, so can't get through there. That was another thing I was thinking about, like, in Metroid Fusion. So in Metroid games, you typically have colored doors. And red doors are always activated by missiles, and then you usually have, like, other color doors. I guess I shouldn't spoil them. But in Fusion, the colored doors don't require weapons. They're just colored doors that are locked by security levels. Get out of here, you stupid bugs. So that makes me wonder, like, is that what the weapon unlocked doors are supposed to be? They're supposed to be security levels? There's something behind a green door, behind a, like, level 2 door, whereas if it's behind a missile door, it's only level 1 security. Save station detected. Yep, shut up! I know, it's right there. You don't need it to... I remember the save station. I think I... Get out from there. I want to say I actually know the ruins fairly well. I mean, it's like Area 1, so it's like the easiest to navigate. Okay, maybe not navigate, but... And we get our energy rechargeable saving. Didn't we start off with 99 energy, so it's like... Yeah, not much of a loss there. You know, also, like... What I was saying before about Samus losing her powers and, like, starting off with no powers in Metroid 2 for no reason. You already start off with a lot of missing powers in Metroid Prime anyway. Like, you don't have space jumps, screw attack, or super missiles. There's a lot of cool stuff that she doesn't start with in Prime. Even though I guess the implication is supposed to be like, yeah, this is after, you know, possibly Metroid 1 and Metroid 2. Get out my way. So Samus is like fully powered and awesome. But then that accident happens on the frigate and it's like, no, I don't have powers. But yeah, you don't start with certain powers from previous games, and some of them don't even come back. At least not in this game. Get on the thing. There. Oh, look, missiles. I think that's missiles. It looks like a missile. Also looks like they're locking it up, filling the room with acid. And that is indeed what I said. Warning indicators going off. That's not good. I do think it's kind of neat that they have little indicators on your... Jeez, slow down. That they got indicators to compensate for the fact that this is locked to first person. Not a lot of games I know that do much more than like those damage indicators where it's like, hey, the damage you're taking is coming from this direction. Which I find usually aren't super helpful. Oh. I think I was supposed to shoot the beak of the statue, and then I didn't. But yeah, they got a lock on, they got the radar, they got a damage indicator to let you know you're standing near something that's gonna hurt. So you have to be careful. There we go. Oh, I should probably scan that too. Get the health bar. Well, not these guys. Or maybe if they'll stand still for it long enough. New creature added in your logbook. Morphology? Ram, Roar, Wasp. Airborne Predator. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a point in shooting them while they're spinning, so just wait. Watch your radar. Wait for some to stop. Stop it! I would not want to fight wasps. Unless I was wearing power armor, I don't know. Like an Iron Man suit, like Samus has. You know, where, like, you don't have to worry about bee stings. I don't know, I guess these guys are tougher than the average Earth Wasp. They're Talon Wasps. I don't think I want to fight something called a War Wasp, I suppose. You know, big stinger. Reminds me of that Futurama episode. That's a good episode. That's an episode I point to if you're like, yeah, man, Western cartoons don't have the emotional value of, like, animes. Like, dude, look at Futurama. It's both funny and you get serious, like, emotional stuff like the Bee episode, whatever it's called. And then, like, you have that one, it was, like, in, like, the last season where they're trying to figure out that, like, there's a sound going around that's been destroying planets. It's like, Fry thinks he knows that sound. So they go back into his memory from the day he was frozen. And then he's like, yeah, you know, I don't miss my family. And my family was crappy. But then, like, also, he's playing in his memory of that day. And he's going through all his family traditions. Like, oh, wait, I do miss family. It doesn't sound that touching when I phrase it like that. But yeah, that's... the ending, at least, is a really good ending. It's like, yeah, you can't tell me Western cartoons don't have the same highs as anime. Is that the fourth beak? Well, anyway, got it. So there's a missiles back. I think that animation's kind of silly. It's like she's throwing a ball. Like, who are you throwing the ball to? Are you playing fetch? Missile launch required. That's why, yeah, we know how to fire missiles. We've done it before. And I gotta... Because I can't lock onto the door. And I also can't remember the missile button. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Energy tank acquired. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Excuse me. Stuff in the boxes. Boxes. There's a missile. And then, is that a thing I can crawl through? No. This grass is like its own life form. Excuse me, I think we can scan it. I say as we scan it. Tangleweed, plant life with basic sentience retracts to the ground if threatened. Tangleweed is only dangerous to small organisms. Yeah, tell that's it. Well, okay, I can't say I've ever died to that grass, but it has definitely been a thorn in my side before. Oh, right! I don't have Morph Ball. Well, darn. Maybe I was supposed to come here having gotten Morph Ball. Or maybe missiles lead to where you get Morph Ball. I can't really remember. He said, having said earlier in the episode, oh yeah, I know my way around the ruins. Out of my way. But I don't like when games just have you outright turn around to go back. I think it's better game design to have a... We can open that door, but I'm going to go back to that one we saw before. Unless this leads to that. Could it possibly lead there? No, because it's back there. How do I move? Yeah, like over here. Yeah, that gray door. Well, I mean, it could loop there. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that this door goes to a dead end. So I don't know. Maybe we should go through this one real quick. Oh, it's just the map. Okay, well that's cool. It helps to have a map. And when you see Samus through the helmet, I just think the model looks so basic. It's like, that's not Samus, that's generic blonde girl. Proceed to access map when you finish, proceed to close it. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, I just think that's probably more of an early 3D graphics thing. This was Metroid's first 3D game, so they didn't really have an established 3D model for her to work with. Or to go off of. Ow. Ugh. Don't like that platforming segment with the war wasps and some lag and bugs. Ah! Oh no, I'm surprised. We've been through that room before. This room's kind of pretty. Now that I look at it from this angle, don't like the wasps though. Those can go away. Stop buzzing in my ear. Ow! I never liked this room with all the stupid laser eyes. You know, maybe me and my inability to remember things. That was probably something that also contributed to not having a good time with this game. But go away. Drop a missile next time. Because, you know, bad memory means you're wandering around a lot. Like, where do I go? I don't know. So, you know, maybe I can have less instances of going through the same rooms over and over again if I actually try to remember where things are. And I'm recording this time, so I can record, like, I can watch my recordings back and be like, okay, where do I go next? And try to remember things. It's like, oh yeah, there's that door over there that I can open now. Yeah, here we go, so Morph Ball. So then I guess once we get Morph Ball, we gotta go back to the missile room. Why are you raising a wall? Why did you raise a wall, Bugs? You can't do that, you're Bugs. Probably, I don't know. What say species is? It's like, I guess I haven't scanned them yet. Not that! Not the wall! Come on! Uh-oh. Oh, I said energy. Okay. Yep, probably should not stand still trying to scan them when they're attacking me. But I gotta get morphology! Beetle. Super creative name. Burrowing insect with resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. No kidding. Combat visor. Ah! Ah! So just kite around. Trying not to let them get too close. Keep mashing A because we can't charge beam yet. Sure would be nice to pick up the energy with the charge beam though. Not have to get close to them to pick it up. Talking in sentence chunks. Now the big guy comes out. Oh, he's tough. He's got a harder carapace. Carapace. We won't be able to hurt him with our beam unless we hit him in the thorax. Thankfully, he's a chargy doofus. To try to... Yeah, I know. To beat a dash. You're not gonna... Okay. You're charging the wall before, so I was like, oh yeah, he's a chargy doofus who's gonna charge at us. Try to hit us that way. That was my last missile. Hope it helped. There we go. It's funny how this constitutes a boss fight, or like a mini-boss fight, when we're so low-powered, but later on it's just like, yeah, this is one of these guys, who cares? Fire a missile at him, get out of the way. There, ugh, it's gross. Not really that grossed out, I don't know why. I make a point of saying like, yeah, that's good. Whatever. I'm trying to stop mocking myself so much. Like, geez, if you weren't funny before, mocking yourself is not gonna help. This is not gonna help much. Neither will choking on nothing. Morph ball acquired. Press X to yeah, additional download. Whatever. We can morph ball now. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go back to the missile room. Actually. Oh, you know, I don't have... Wait, no, I got missiles. When did I get missiles? Alright, that doesn't... I think there's a purple door up there? Well, we definitely don't know what opens the purple door. I see a track. I know what that's for. But, you would hope I would know, because I beat this game. But I'm not going to spoil it. Stop. Okay. Try to stop getting the buttons wrong. Maybe I should not have walked through those beetles. Okay, this is a sticky situation. Because I'm used to being able to just walk through these guys and not have to worry about shooting them. I don't remember there being a point in the game where you can't just ignore the bugs. Because they are bugs. They're annoying. Shouldn't have to deal with them. Okay, now turn around. Ow. See Samus's aim go crazy there? Well, not crazy, it just like went up and not even anywhere near the center of the screen like it's supposed to be. Okay, I gotta find a save point. Just thankfully there's a save point like right over here. I would know because that's the one I'm like, I remember that one. If there's bugs in here, I'm gonna shoot them. Is that how they attack? They drop from the ceiling? Guess I've never paid attention to them before. Maybe I should be scanning things like I said it was gonna. Your creatures down the morph ball. Ion! Clever. Mobilizers in the type of vacuum tissue capable of launching sustained energy but active as ion sensitive light and will cause a shutter bright flash. Ignites nearby. Yeah, I can lock on to them with the scan visor, but not with the lock on. The combat visor. Okay, gonna run over and save. For some reason, this music really just feels very GameCube to me. Ow. And it's not because I played this as a kid and you know, nostalgia or anything, because I didn't get to this point as a kid. I didn't get off the tutorial ship. Ah! We're good. We got missiles. Whoops, okay. Yep, don't do that. Get up. Stop stinging me! Jeez. I'm stuck on something. I'm reverting back to my how I would play before. It's like, I get stuck on everything and hit by enemies all over the place. Stop doing that, I'm just walking. That's something that I've honestly preferred about 2D Metroid to 3D Metroid. Like, it's so much easier to avoid enemies in 2D Metroid than it is in 3D. Because, I don't know, the enemies so much more aggressive in 3D or something. But then, like, 2D, there's only, you know, 2 axes they can attack you from. So it's much easier to predict where they're going to be and avoid them. Just jump over them. Alright, we're almost there. Just, no, don't slow down now! Open up. And now we can morph through, go through the hole, and that backtracking was super necessary. I mean, I know that's the Metroidvania way, but I don't think it necessarily has to be that way. You know, just be like, oh, go from point A to point B, and then back to point A, and I'll back to point B, and I'll lead to point C, and then you gotta get an item from point C, go back to point A, through point B, and then you gotta go get an item there from point D that you got to by using the item you got in point C to point D. It's like, it doesn't, like, Metroidvanias can be better than that. They don't have to be bouncing all over the place. Like, oh, you have to stop what you're doing right here and go to a new place. Which is actually, I think, is what we're going to do now. Magma Caverns. Should we? I mean, we can go that way. I guess it just loops back. I think I remember what that room is like, so it might not be worth it, but I guess we'll go through the furnace. The furnace. Let's see what's over there. Oh, it's a morph ball. Morph ball. But yeah, like Samus Returns. I think that is a very good game, even if it doesn't, like, you know, if people are gonna be like, oh, it's not a very proper Metroidvania. It's like, well, it's better, you know, because you're constantly moving forward. You're not just running back on yourself all the time. Like Super Metroid, that's... Yeah, see, this is the room I thought it was. Is that just missiles? I think that's just missiles. Like, Super Metroid does, like, you know, it backtracks. And, you know, there's, like, the point where you gotta go to Norfair, and then you gotta leave Norfair. You know, you go to Norfair, you get one item, and then you leave Norfair and go to a place that is right next to the entrance to Norfair. And then you're gonna go back in Norfair. That's nice. Energy. So that was worth it. So that's good. But, you know, it's like... And I recently finished playing through... I don't want to say all 2D Metroid games, because I didn't play the original 1 or the original 2. But I replayed through Zero Mission, Samus Returns, and Fusion. And honestly, I think Fusion is the weakest just because its backtracking is so repetitive. And I hope that will not be this game's case as well, where the backtracking is just like, yeah, you're literally just going through the same rooms again, no changes, no shortcuts. I mean, I can't say that Fusion didn't change things, but it's like, yeah, you go to you know, Arctic sector, and you go back to Nocturnal sector to deal with the thing there, and you go back to Arctic sector because it's like, well, we only got one download machine now, so you got to go back to the one you were just at. Maybe I should end it here. Yeah, that's okay. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.